Here we are at hole 1's tee for Butts Park. We can see the basket down at the end. Kind of nestled between those two trees. Looks like there's a high hyzer route to the right around that clump of bushy trees right there, or you can run straight at it. Here we are at hole 1's green. As you can see, a pretty large open green, plenty of space. Here's the gap I was talking about for the hyzer between these two sets of trees. And a look back down the fairway shows the tee pad down there. After you play this hole, if we look continuing around, we can see off to the left hole 2's tee sign. I'm ready when you are. I'm ready when you are. Here's a look at holes 2 tee pad. As you can see, there's a narrow opening that you need to make it through, and the basket finishes kind of down there to the left of where you just saw that van pass through. But this first gap is pretty narrow. The basket plays down along the left. If we move out some, we may be able to see the basket from the tee. Let's see if we can zoom in and get a shot of that basket. This is a very precarious basket placement, as there's road, as you can see, behind it, to the right and to the left. So the basket's kind of placed at the intersection of those roads. That's hole 2. Here we are on hole 2's green. As you can see, the road is very, very close behind the basket. Anywhere from 15 to 20 feet, but it is painted, so it's clearly marked as OB. And then a look back at the tee box is in those trees. Here we are to look at hole 3's monster hole. It has a sharp left angle, so there's the tee box. You can throw over this field of shul, but be careful, there's a few trees. And then I'm hearing approximately 1,000 feet away, at the very end down there somewhere, is a basket. Here we are to look at 3's green. As you can see, there's a road which is OB, as well as fence to the right and the left, which is OB. So if you have an opportunity to practice this hole, I would definitely look at least the green. Here we are at hole 4's green. You can see the basket in those trees right there. Looks like maybe some cedar trees. Definitely call those some Velcro trees. Roughly 200 feet away, kind of sitting right in the middle. Here's a look from hole 5. The basket's about 750 feet, just at the corner of that building down there, with OB to the left with the road. Here we are at hole 6 tee. We can look through. You got a gap you need to shoot through between these trees, and the basket is down there at the end.
Come here, Maggie. You all right? Yeah, that's pretty. That's it. Look.
Here we are at the entrance to hole 7's green with a look back at the basket down the fairway, and if we pan over here to the right, you can see nice and open alcove to the basket sitting right here. So nice tight S shot if you're a righty backhander. Here we are at hole 8's tee. As you can see at the very end, kind of protected by some trees, is the basket. Very narrow tee box here, kind of limiting some. Here's a look from 8's green back toward the tee area on the side of that road up there. Here we are at hole 9's tee box. As you can see, the basket is placed kind of at the point of where this road takes a sharp curve. So if we zoom in, we should be able to see the basket down here at the end.